Hi, everybody. Welcome to my podcast. This is brought to you by Mid-Michigan Community College, by the Humanities and Compassion class, and it is brought to you by the Humanities and Compassion Concepts and Research book. So, I'm going to get into a lot about compassion and what compassion is and how we show it. I'm just going to go in depth a lot about compassion. I'm sorry. I was trying to get a speaker on here with us today. I just couldn't get it to happen. Over the past few months, I have spoken with some of my close friends about compassion, and I mean we've just really talked about we've gone in depth about stories in their life, and how compassion was shown in their life. And first, I would like to I'm gonna get off into talking about what compassion is, and according to Gilbert in Chapter 1 of the Compassion Concepts and Research book, um, compassion comes from the word compati, which is it's a Latin word, and the translation of that into English is it means to suffer with. And this is just really good to know because um, I mean I don't think necessarily when we're showing compassion to someone we're suffering with them, but I would say that we're definitely helping them getting through their suffering. And my first question that I want to base off of is where does compassion come from? Compassion has been around for scientists believe millions of years. And then why do we show compassion? We know from the Compassion Concepts and Research book that compassion has a very long history, and according to Gilbert in Chapter 2 of the book, archaeologists have looked at records of bones from well over a million years ago, right around 1.5 million years ago, and this would indicate these archaeologists found indications that there was a skeleton that was believed to have I might say this wrong, but I think it's pronounced hypervitaminosis, and this is something where what they believe is the bones that they found, the skeleton, the legs were very long, and they believe that this would have put whoever this person would have been, whoever this Homo sapien was, they believe that they would have been under a great deal of pain, and the fact that this person had this disease, and they survived, that would indicate that they were having compassion shown to them, and that people were taking care of them and protecting them and feeding them and giving them water and looking out for them. And this is one of the first signs of compassion. And this was over 1 million years ago. And we still do this today. My interview with one of my roommates, Drew, he tells of the story when he was really sick, and he was in the hospital, very ill. He was not feeling well at all, and he said that his mom took off work and would take care of him and looked out for him, made sure that he got better until she got back to work. So she prioritized his health and his well-being before her own. And this is somewhat of a dangerous thing to do because you still want to show yourself compassion, but just the fact that she was showing that much compassion to her son is very, very good. And I believe that all of us, we all feel this type of compassion, whether it's from a mom or a dad or a spouse or a friend or even a roommate. I know, personally, when I was sick earlier this year, my roommates did a great job making sure that I had everything that I needed, and that that like they wanted me to feel better. So not only has compassion been shown all of these years, compassion also is shown around the world. And I mean, how is compassion shown around the world? I mean, I think that's a great question to ask. Um, I mean, there are billions of people in this world, and I mean, people show compassion differently. There's different ways to show compassion, but in particular, I looked at Kenya and how they show compassion over in Kenya, and in one of my group projects, and I learned about how oriented the people of Kenya are. Um, there's a word that Kenyans use, and it's pronounced Harambe, and this simply means to pull together. Um, they pull together and they show compassion by relying on each other, and simply caring for one another as a community as a whole. They're really big into um, just pulling together, getting different food drives together for the families that need those. They really want to take care of the younger generations, and they just they want to help those guys be successful later and carry on that compassion that they're showing to them onto their children and their children's children.